The Afghan president, Hamid Karzai, has ordered U.S. special forces to leave the key battleground province of Wardak. Troops there were accused of torture and the murder of civilians. Well, for more analysis on this, we're joined live by Brian Becker of the Anti-War Answer Coalition. Sir, thanks for taking the time to chat with us. Of course, we do know that NATO troops will be pulling out by 2014. So why this push now to ban U.S. special forces from the Wardak province? What's behind this decision?
Well, the U.S. Joint Special Operations efforts started initially with McChrystal and then Petraeus especially, had the idea of fomenting a kind of civil war at the local level in villages by the creation of these civilian-based militias. In addition to that, the Joint Special Operations Commission created secret CIA-led militias of Afghan soldiers, too. Now, it's been a real problem for the Afghan government because these forces are, in fact, outside the control of the Afghan army or the Afghan police, and they are identified by the civilian population in Maidan Wardak and in many other areas, especially in the southern part of the country, of committing war crimes, crimes against people, all kinds of atrocities, kidnappings, murders. And it is a point of real of credibility, really, for the central government. If the central government can't tell the villagers who are being killed and kidnapped by American and their Afghan compatriots from special operations that they can be restrained, then the Afghan government seems to be nothing but a puppet. And, of course, that's very dangerous for the Afghan government during the transition period leading up to 2014. By the way, I think 5,000 to 10,000 of these special operation commandos will remain in Afghanistan after 2014 if the Obama administration gets its way.
Well, Brian, of course, the Wardak province is still a hotbed of insurgency. And given the fact that Afghan troops themselves have been implicated in some pretty severe scandals, how does that speak to Afghanistan's ability to effectively maintain calm and peace there? Is the country ready to take over security control?
Well, you know, the problem with the Afghan army and the Afghan police is that it's the creation, the proxy, the client of a foreign occupying force, which is despised, really, by the people of Afghanistan, including many who may hate the Taliban, but who realize that the foreign occupation forces, especially these special operation commandos, commit any kind of atrocity, kill the people, torture the people, set Afghan against Afghan without any accountability. And so, of course, that leaves the Afghan military and the police, even if they were doing pristine work, which of course they're not. They've committed many crimes on their own, but that would leave them in a position of having no credibility with the local population. The fact of the matter is the American government has stopped trying to win the hearts and minds of Afghan people and resorted to the methods of terror, and of course that strains the credibility of their partner, the Kabul government.
Of course, the question is, I guess, whether Hamid Karzai can win the hearts and minds of his own people. Brian Becker, unfortunately, we're out of time. Thank you so much weighing in there from the Answer Coalition. Brian Becker, thank you.